Good afternoon. Thank you for being here today. I'm Jen Bozer, President and CEO of Iredell County Economic Development Corporation. We appreciate you being here today for this exciting day. We have a great announcement today. And to start us off, I'd like to introduce Chief Deputy Secretary Jordan Wichard. He's with the North Carolina Department of Commerce. He leads teams in several operational areas and provides strategic leadership for commerce. He also represents the department on the board of directors of the North Carolina Railroad Company and the North Carolina Global Transpark. So please join me in welcoming Secretary Wichard to the podium.
Jen, thank you so much, and good afternoon, everybody. Excited to be in Iredell County in Mooresville, and on behalf of Governor Cooper and our Commerce Secretary, Michelle Baker Sanders, I want to thank you all for being here, and we've got an exciting announcement today. It's good news for Iredell County and for Mooresville, and really good news for the whole state. Despite the challenges we faced over the past several years with the COVID-19 pandemic, North Carolina's advantages of a business location have never been stronger, and companies both who are moving into the state and companies that have been here for a while are really noticing. Last year we announced a lot of new jobs and a lot of investment across North Carolina. In fact, it was a record year, North Carolina's best ever year for economic development in 2021, and we're glad to have Iredell County as a part of that. We announced over 24,000 new jobs, along with over $10 billion in capital investment in the state. And we're excited to carry that momentum into 2022, including, as you know, Jen and your team, welcoming Sherwin-Williams just last month, expanding here in North Carolina. And so we have a diverse set of industries that are locating here and expanding here. And the company we celebrate today is a part of an industry that's really a cornerstone of our economy ever since the state launched the country's first center to promote biotechnology in the country more than 35 years ago. And since that start back in 1984, pharmaceuticals have become a truly statewide industry in North Carolina, stretching from here and out in the mountains into my hometown of Greenville. We have 750 companies employing over 70,000 people in the industry. And that company we're talking today has also demonstrated real innovation over the years, growing from its roots as a confectioner into the thriving healthcare products that we see today. And so without further ado, I'm pleased to announce that BestCo, one of the country's leading producers of consumer healthcare products, is going to expand its facilities right here in Iredell County and invest $177 million into this major project and create 394 new jobs right here in Mooresville, North Carolina. Woo! So this is really exciting news. BestCo has a long history of innovation and success and had a lot of places to choose from. And it's no secret to us in this room why they chose North Carolina. But let me mention a few of those anyway. At the Department of Commerce, whenever we talk to CEOs about their businesses and what they're doing, one question comes up every time, and it's not about incentives and it's not about tax rates. Is if I expand my company in North Carolina, am I going to find the skilled workers that I need to fill the jobs that I'm going to create? And North Carolina proves over and over again that we have a good answer to that question, and today's decision really proves that the answer is yes. But we know our workforce isn't something to take for granted. It's why we've recently developed a statewide strategic plan for economic development called the First in Talent Plan. And we know that we have to continue to help people attain skills, to continue advancing their employment and education, both for the jobs that they have today and for the jobs of tomorrow. So I invite you to look at that First in Talent Plan and help us expand and educate our workforce of tomorrow. Great days like this don't just happen by accident. We've got a great team that works together in it. And so in addition to our team at the Department of Commerce, I'd like to thank our partners at the Economic Development Partnership of North Carolina, the General Assembly, Mitchell Community College, and of course the elected leaders here in Iredell County and the town of Mooresville, our partners at the South Iredell Community Development Corporation and the Iredell County Economic Development Corporation. So now it's time to hear from the company about this great expansion. So I'd like to invite Tim Condren up. And before I turn it over to you, Tim, I'd like to present you with a gift from us in North Carolina. This handcrafted pottery by Ben Owen of Seagrove. It's a symbol of craftsmanship that we have in North Carolina and celebrates the qualities that you and your company bring. And so the state of North Carolina continues to be proud of this partnership and to continue partnering with you. And we look forward to this next chapter for BestCo in North Carolina.
Thank you, sir.
This is NC State red, and it doesn't comport with me. Y'all are wearing red, so we're going.
Let's get the Wolfpack guy up here to hold on to this safely. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan and Miles, for all the support BestCo has locally. We're super excited to expand our business again in Mooresville. This is one of the rare times I've been with Miles where he isn't asking for a check. It's to what we're trying to accomplish here. BestCo, as you may know, manufactures 98% of the private label cough drops in the country. This team is committed to get that remaining 2%, they told me. We also produce 100% of Super Chew and Super Gel, which is innovation created here locally that is making OTC and supplements, nutraceuticals, a delightful experience for consumers. I think you may be surprised to walk the shelves of Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens to see over 50 SKUs in the OTC and supplement space that come right out of our facility here in Mooresville. It's been an amazing partnership with Jen and Miles to help talk about how do we grow this company, how do we attract talent into the business, and we are extremely blessed with super bright people to help us navigate this company through the growth that we expect. Our goal is to double the business in 4 years. Miles always asks me, why are you always smiling and how in the heck can you do that? Well, this is the brains behind the storyline. And we're super blessed to be able to attract both locally and nationally talents that can help us innovate and disrupt the consumer market space with our innovation. So on behalf of the BestCo team, thank you for the recognition. Thank you for the confidence and reinvestment in a local company. Those of us that come from the Midwest aren't used to having existing companies get this kind of recognition and investment locally. It's tend to focus on bringing new companies, but this company's been here for 34 years. Our goal is to be much, much bigger and here 34 years from now. So thank you very much. Don't take any shots at me, brother. Appreciate it.
First time I met Tim was at Comedy Central and saw him there, stand-up comment. I'm really honored to be here to represent the Town Board of Commissioners. I recognize our Mayor Pro Tem Commissioner Lisa Pauls, Commissioner Barbara Whittington, and Commissioner Bobby Compton, who are here. And I'm sorry the others couldn't be here today, but it's a real honor. So when Tim mentions Miles, he's talking about the whole Town Board of Commissioners, our whole town staff, and the town of Mooresville. So I just want to begin my remarks, Tim, by thanking you and all the folks with BestCo for your continued investment in Mooresville and Iredell County. I'd also be remiss if I didn't thank the state of North Carolina, the North Carolina General Assembly, and the North Carolina Community College System for their support of this project. BestCo has been in Mooresville since 1988, when it was known as Beacon Suites, if you remember that. And we're proud of the strong relationship that we formed over the years. They've been a wonderful community partner and corporate citizen. That's why you write all those checks, and it's appreciated. And their leadership team contributes heavily on the local level, from sitting on our local boards, volunteering, time to nonprofits, and donating much needed resources to support our school systems. I appreciate when a company like BestCo not only wants to create jobs, but also wants to enhance the community they reside in to make it a better place for their employees. In addition to their civic contributions, BestCo is also one of the town of Mooresville's largest manufacturing employers. The expansion of this manufacturing and distribution facility in Mooresville's Business Park East is a welcome addition, and the town congratulates BestCo on this exciting announcement. We look forward to continuing our community partnership for many, many years to come. Tim, thank you all, and to all of you at BestCo, thank you.
So what an exciting day. I think, Miles, you said it right. We love when we have company announcements, but we especially love when our existing industries are growing. And that's really where I think we would prefer to see the growth happen, because it's a testament to the type of workforce that we have. This is the pro-business community that we have with the town of Mooresville and Iredell County. You know, projects take a lot of work to get to this point. And I want to give a shout out to the town of Mooresville, the county, and a number of other partners, EDPNC, Melanie's here, to help us get to this point. I did want to thank also Kyle Bridges is here. He is with, he's the district director for the U.S. House of Representatives, House of Representative Ted Budd. So thank you for being here. And then with that, I just have a few closing remarks. I would like to recognize the South Iredell Community Development Corporation Board. Many, many years ago, the town of Mooresville and the county made a strategic decision to form a nonprofit to help support investment in Mooresville. And the manufacturing community that you see here is a result of that. And that's incredible, because we've created almost 1,200 acres of development for industrial, creating over almost 4,000 jobs. And this will add to that number, but that really requires the leadership of several volunteers and the commitment from the town and the county to work together with the EDC to make that happen. And so that again just shows how important partnership is. So thank you for all that you all do to help make this project happen. And then finally, I just want to say I've had such a pleasure of working with the BestCo team. You guys are authentic, you're fun, you're direct, you get stuff done, and to my team, Jessica and Chad and Lisa, for all your work. So thank you so much, and with that, we will get some pictures. So if I could have the BestCo team come up with Tim and Mark, Brady, with SICDC, and Miles, and Jordan.
Okay, who's the direct person?
We have to do this in stages. You know what, why don't we do that?